Hi, welcome to another math solution class with Toby Lovary. So this question says divide 2.25 by 0.5. So this is decimal. This is a decimal number. We're dividing this decimal number by this decimal number. So I'm going to put you through an easy way to solve this. Now first, change the decimal numbers to fraction. Now, how do we change these decimal numbers to fraction? So this is 2.25. Now, this point here represents 1. Now, we count the numbers after our decimal point. 1, 2. We have two numbers after the decimal point. That means we'll have two zeros at the denominator. By the time we are rewriting this as a fraction, we'll ignore the point and have 225, that is 225 divided by 100. Likewise, we'll do the same for 0.5. The decimal point here will represent 1 at the denominator, and we have one number after the decimal point. That will make us have 1 0 at the denominator. So when we are writing this as a fraction, we ignore the decimal point and have 5 over 10. Now that we have changed these numbers to fraction, the next thing to do is to divide. So we have 225 over 100. This is the fraction of this decimal number divided by 5 over 10. Now, when there is a division sign between two fractions, we change the division sign to multiplication and then we reverse the second fraction. This is the first fraction. And this is the second fraction. Remember, a fraction is made up of the numerator and the denominator. So let's go. This is 225 over 100. This now becomes times. Now we reverse this second fraction. So 10 is going to become the new numerator and 5 will become the denominator. So at this point, we can begin to divide. Now, we look for numbers at the numerator that will divide numbers at the denominator, or numbers at the denominator that will divide numbers at the numerator. So 1 0 here will cancel 1 0 down here. 5 here will cancel. We're going 225 to give us 45. So we are left with 45 times 1. This is 45 over 10 here, and this is also 1. 10 times 1, this is 10. So we can leave our answer as 45 over 10, or we decide to also change it back to a decimal number. Now, how do we change 45 over 10 to a decimal number? Let's get right in. So we have 45 over 10. An easy way to change 45 over 10 to a decimal number is to look at your denominator. How many zeros do you have at your denominator? We have just 1. So because we are dividing, it is 45 divided by 10. Because it is division, we'll be counting one number to the left. So we'll count once because we have 1 0 here. So that will be 1. So that means our decimal point will be between 4 and 5. And our final answer in decimal would be 4.5. So this is our answer. If you have any question, kindly leave it in the comments. And I will see you in the next math solution class. Bye.